Asia's largest news headquarters, setting the agenda for Bharat. You're watching Republic.
Hello and welcome. You're watching 6 Stories at 6 with me, Tanisha Avasthi. We have a power-packed show lineup for you today, from national to international headlines. Starting first up with the mess that Air India is in. Now, consumers are facing trouble with services that Air India is to offer to them, and some have even called them the worst airline. Meanwhile, today is the last day for the grand Mahakumbh festival, and it comes on the special occasion of Mahashivaratri. In Tamil Nadu, there is a huge face-off between Amit Shah and Chief Minister M.K. Stalin over the delimitation row, and we'll tell you what the both sides have to say. In Pakistan, for the second time, Pakistan has rolled out a red carpet for the hate preacher Zakir Naik. And while Pakistan is busy welcoming the hate preacher, there was a huge security breach at the Pakistan Stadium, and this is amid at a time when the Champions Trophy 2025 is underway. Also on the show, prominent businessman Sham Bhartiya has been accused of raping an actress. However, he has called all the allegations baseless. These are the 6 stories that we have lined up for you, starting first up with the agenda story. One after the other, Air India is coming under the line of fire. Now, this over services. BJP national spokesperson Jaivir Shergill took to his social media handle on X to slam Air India, claiming that if there were an Oscar equivalent to the worst airline, Air India would win hands down on that every category. Now, Air India has filed an apology. However, they have issued a very templated statement that every airline's issue, saying that the inconvenience is regretted and that they would get in touch with Jaivir Shergill shortly to know what the issue was, and that they will solve the problem. But that is an issue that Air India or any other airline for that matter usually gives out whenever a consumer faces a problem in the services of the airline. However, what remains to be seen is that what action will Air India take. It's been almost 24 hours that the Air India has not taken any action against any of the staff members. Again, in the case, we're also being joined by Subhash Goyal. He is an aviation expert. Subhash, the Air India Express has issued a statement. It is a templated apology. Now, why does it take a union minister or a BJP leader or anyone for that matter to raise up the issue about the consumer services that the airlines is providing?
Well, as far as Air India is concerned, they have apologized, which they ought to do. And secondly, as far as the seats are concerned, you see, you must look at it from the Air India's point of view. Air India inherited a fleet which was old and aging from the previous government-owned carrier. And they have placed an order for 500 aeroplanes, brand new aeroplanes, with Airbus and Boeing. Now, it is taking time for them to replace their aircraft. So, obviously, there are going to be some aircrafts which will have issues. But what should be done is that, just like the security check of every nut and bolt of the aeroplane is done under the belly, they should check every seat, every, air duct, every, thing, the safety and everything in the aircraft also. Now, these audits are mandatory, and I'm sure Air India is doing it, but somehow it has not been done. So,
Right.
What has happened is that the seats which were not supposed to be sold have been sold because Air India has not been able to change all the staff that they inherited from the earlier regime. And right now, I will not say that
Right.
I beg to disagree, that Air India is the worst airline in the world. No. They are quite a good airline. And when Vistara was there, that was also managed by the same group. And they were one of the world's best airlines. And earlier, before Air India was nationalized, it was also one of the world's best airlines. So this is work in progress. Air India is training their people, and I'm sure that every Indian will be proud of Air India in the next 2 years, because Air India will have a brand new fleet. It will have a brand new management, because I have full confidence in the management of Tatas, because Tatas, whatever they managed, they have, whether it is TCS, whether it is Taj Group of Hotels, or any product that Tata manages, they are world class. And I'm sure that Air India will again be world class, and every Indian will be proud of Air India.
Right, Shivash Kaul, thank you very much for joining us on the broadcast and sharing your views. Moving on, the surge of devotees for the dip of faith continued on the concluding day at the Mahakumbh. Drone visuals from the Sangam nose captured a sea of people gathered for the last Amrit Snan at the Triveni Sangam. Now, rose petals were fired from the helicopter that rained down on seers and pilgrims from far and near as they flocked to the sacred confluence for the holy dip. So far, there are about 64 crore people that have already taken a dip at the Mahakumbh. It comes on a very, very auspicious occasion, that is on the day of Mahashivratri. It is a conclusion of Mahakumbh 2025.
The concluding day at the Mahakumbh saw familiar scenes of crowd surges at the Sangam nose. With the concluding day at the world's largest spiritual confluence coinciding with the auspicious occasion of Mahashivratri, devotees thronged to the sacred Sangam in teeming millions for the dip of faith. Stunning drone visuals captured record crowd surges at the Mahakumbh. Visuals showed the pilgrims from far and near gathering at the Sangam nose for the holy dip. More aerial shots from the tent city showed seers and devotees immersing themselves in the sacred waters, even as millions more awaited their turn. Rose petals from a helicopter rained down on the devotees as they made their way to the confluence. The last reports, a record 63.36 crore devotees took the holy dip at the confluence at the closing of the 45-day spiritual extravaganza. Speaking to Republic, the devotees lauded the arrangements while calling out the Kumbh critics and fake narratives.
बहुत अच्छा रहा योगी जी मोदी सरकार का जो इस तरह यहाँ ये 144 साल के बाद में जो महाकुंभ हो रहा है, महाशिवरात्रि के पावन पर्व पर हमको यहाँ पर स्नान करने का सौभाग्य प्राप्त हुआ। बहुत ही विलक्षण ये जो दृश्य है और मनोरम बहुत बढ़िया बनाया हुआ है, और यहाँ की जो व्यवस्था है, व्यवस्था बहुत बढ़िया है। लोगों ने दुष्प्रचार किया हुआ है कि वहाँ भीड़ है, ये है वो है, कोई भीड़ नहीं है। अपना आराम से जो आओ और जाओ, 60-70 बिल्कुल बहुत बढ़िया।
आप लोग स्नान
बहुत अच्छा रहा यहाँ।
व्यवस्था कैसी है?
बहुत अच्छी व्यवस्था है। लोग कहते हैं कि काफी भीड़ है, यहाँ कुछ भीड़ नहीं है।
कुछ भीड़ नहीं है।
विपक्षी को सिर्फ आवाज चाहिए। हर हर महादेव की सरकार जिंदाबाद।
A pilgrim all the way from London said she cancelled all her plans for a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to visit the Mahakumbh.
I feel so much joy and peace. You can feel the environment of the crowd and it's amazing. Everyone's really celebrating today. It feels more special than every other day that I've been so far.
Another visitor from Brazil said she was taking back an unforgettable experience and many abiding memories to her homeland.
This is an amazing experience for sure, unforgettable for us. We came from far away from here, and we are very excited to show to our people, our country, this.
As Mahakumbh draws record numbers on the closing day, the edifice of faith remains unshaken by propaganda and falsehood.
Now, amidst the language row, Home Minister Amit Shah visited Tamil Nadu today. Now, he addressed a public meeting after inauguration of the BJP's district offices from Coimbatore. Union Minister Amit Shah, dismissing the rumours over delimitation, said that no southern state, including Tamil Nadu, will see a reduction parliamentary representation due to the delimitation exercise.
तमिलनाडु की जनता परेशान है। तमिलनाडु के मुख्यमंत्री और उनके सुपुत्र दोनों तमिलनाडु जनता का ध्यान भटकाने के लिए कुछ मुद्दे खड़े कर रहे हैं। आज ही एक मीटिंग करने जा रहे हैं कि डीलिमिटेशन में हम साउथ को अन्याय नहीं होने देंगे। श्रीमान स्टालिन जी, मोदी सरकार ने लोकसभा में स्पष्ट किया है कि डीलिमिटेशन के बाद प्रोरेटा के हिसाब से दक्षिण के एक भी राज्य का एक भी सीट कम नहीं होगा।
Moving on, Indian fugitive hate preacher Zakir Naik has today for the second time visited Pakistan. He meets the Jamaat-e-Islami Pakistan chief Hafiz Naimur Rahman at JI headquarters in Mansoura, Lahore. He arrived in Pakistan under tight security. Now, questions are being raised onto why is Pakistan giving him a red carpet welcome. A person who is a hate preacher, a person who instigates, is being given a red carpet welcome in Pakistan, that is under the Shehbaz Sharif government. The first meeting, as you see on your screens, was held on 1st of October 2024. That was with Shehbaz Sharif. And just a few days back, that is on 25th of February, was when the second meeting was held. And this was with the Jamaat chief. I'm being joined by Kaswar Klasra. He is our reporter reporting live from Islamabad. Kaswar, this is the second time that Pakistan has given a red carpet welcome to the hate preacher Zakir Naik. Why did he visit Pakistan? What was his agenda? And why is it that the Pakistanis are giving him a red carpet welcome, a person who has been a hate preacher?
Well, you have rightly pointed out, this is second time that he has been welcomed in Pakistan, but it's not Pakistan's government which is on board regarding this visit. Let me tell you very clearly that a religious party, which is the biggest party in Pakistan, they invited this so-called Islamic scholar for second time. Last time, he was not in a position to attend the Mansoura gathering, which is iconic gathering that happens every year and organized by the biggest religious party, the Jamaat-e-Islami. But this time, he was keen to attend at fasting. Secondly, the most important point is that that in 2019, he was slapped with 5 years ban. And now Pakistan is welcoming him. Pakistanis and Pakistan's parties are welcoming him. But the fact is that, according to my sources, in Malaysia, a movement has just kicked out to slap another ban for another 5 years on these so-called Muslim scholars as well. Regarding your question, why is he being welcomed in Pakistan again and again? I don't have any clear answer. But the fact is that he is likely to slapped with another 5 years ban in Malaysia. But yet we have seen that he is meeting religious scholars. He is keeping, the meet with some big and heavyweight political bigwig in Pakistan as well. We don't know why is he being welcomed by the Pakistanis and the Pakistanis top the politician and religious scholar. We don't, as a matter of fact, we don't have any clear answer. Right. But the fact is that he's wanted in India, and anyone who's wanted by the India, definitely Pakistan always try to get close to him or other entities as well. That may be perhaps the fact that Pakistanis are welcoming him in Pakistan.
Right. Kasar, thank you for sharing those details. Now, what I want to show my viewers next is that while Pakistan is hosting the hate preacher, an intruder managed to wade into the Pakistani stadium and hug the Indian cricketer in the trophy match, raising questions over the security measures in place for the global tournament. A spectator entered the field and hugged Rachin. Now, this spectator is said to be a supporter of the banned Islamic party Tehreek-e-Labbaik Pakistan. This incident has now raised questions over the security of the players. Watch this video. Moving on, prominent business leader and the founder, chairman of Jubilant Bharatiya Group, Shyam Bharatiya, was booked for sexual assault in Mumbai. However, the Jubilant Foodworks issued a statement quoting Bharatiya as denying all allegations. According to reports, rape and money fraud allegations were levelled by a Bollywood actress whose name has not been revealed yet against Shyam Bharatiya and one of his associates. Here's the full story.
An FIR was registered against prominent business leader Shyam Bharatiya for alleged sexual assault. According to reports, the founder chairman of the Jubilant Bharatiya Group was booked on a complaint by a Bollywood actor. In the FIR against Bharatiya, the complainant alleged sexual assault and financial fraud. The Bombay High Court took up the complaint, directing the police to investigate the matter on its merits. Significantly, the High Court pulled up the police for delaying action on the complaint for 3 months. Bharatiya, meanwhile, denied all the charges, claiming they were motivated by clear malafide intent. In a regulatory filing, the Jubilant Bharatiya Group quoted its founder and chairman as denying all allegations, calling them baseless, false and disparaging. His wife, Shobna Bharatiya, is currently the chairperson and editorial director of HT Media Limited, which owns a raft of media publications, including the Hindustan Times. While denying the charges, Bharatiya vowed to cooperate with the probe.
And that's all that we could pack in this edition of 6 Stories at 6. Thank you for watching. Don't go anywhere. Coming up next is Live and Breaking.
Europe is loaning the money to Ukraine. They get their money back.
No, in fact, to be frank, we paid. We paid 60% of the total effort, and it was through, like the US, loans, guarantee, grants, and we provided real money. To be clear, we have 230 billion frozen assets in Europe, Russian assets, but this is not as a collateral of a loan because this is not our belonging. So they are frozen. If at the end of the day in the negotiation we will have with Russia, they're ready to give it to us, super. It will be loan at the end of the day and Russia will have paid for that.
The idea to send European troops in Ukraine to back the ceasefire?
European troops may go into Ukraine as peacemakers. So when the agreement is done, they can watch that everything's followed properly. I don't think that's going to be a problem. And a lot of the European countries, I think, I don't want to speak for France, but I know that the president's talked about doing that also. I think that'll be a very good day when we can go in as peacekeepers as opposed to what's going on right now with everybody being killed.
Will France support the US being compensated?
I support the idea to have Ukraine first being compensated because they are the ones to have lose a lot of their fellow citizens and being destroyed by these attacks. Second, all of those who paid for could be compensated, but not by Ukraine, by Russia, because they were the one to aggress.
Again, just so you understand, Europe is loaning the money to Ukraine. They get their money back.
No, in fact, to be frank, we paid 60% of the total effort, and it was through, like the US, loans, guarantee, grants, and we provided real money, to be clear. We have 230 billion frozen assets in Europe, Russian assets, but this is not as a collateral of a loan because this is not our belonging. So they are frozen. If at the end of the day in the negotiation we will have with Russia, they're ready to give it to us, super. It will be loan at the end of the day and Russia will have paid for that.
If you believe that, it's okay with me.
Mr. President,
but they get their money back, we don't, and now we do.
We paid 60%, and it was.
A big shout out to all young Indians. You have the opportunity to be a part of the Republic Plenary Summit 2025, Limitless India. All you have to do is send us a pitch deck with less than 5 minutes and upload it on summit.republicworld.com or simply scan the barcode on your screen and follow the steps. This year, there are 9 categories you can choose from, ranging from digital economy to artificial intelligence, and the best ideas will be chosen and showcased in front of the Honorable Prime Minister of India, Shri Narendra Modi, who has agreed to be the chief guest at the Republic Plenary Summit 2025, Limitless India. So go ahead and send us that pitch deck.
Find me some options for good coffee shops and share it with Varun. Have you heard about the True AI Companion? The latest Galaxy S25 brings to you human-like experience in everyday life. Multiple actions with one go on your voice command. Get AI to perform seamless actions across apps. Talent warns of another language war. Annamalai hits back at Stalin's stance. DMK BJP clash over language policy, debating tonight at 8:30 p.m.
Since the video is too long, I will transcribe and then summarize it for you. Hi, I am Abhishek Kapoor and you are watching Republic TV.
Biggest ever gathering of humanity. Mahakumbh magic unites nation like never before. Every cynic's in awe of Mahakumbh magic. Debating tonight at 9 p.m.
Amity has been ranked India's #1 not-for-profit private university for 11th year, with top 10 ranked institutions in management, engineering, biotech, law, masscom, telecom, hospitality, fashion and more. Yet another top ranking for Amity University.
الخيمة أأمن من المكان اللي احنا قاعدين فيه. يعني احنا حاليا قاعدة بغرفة مقصوفة. طبعا لو بده يرجع الحرب أول حاجة حاعملها إن أنا حطلع من الغرفة، لأنه مع أي قصفة قريبة منا أو أي هزة قريبة منا الغرفة حتقع علينا. إحنا اليوم فيش عنا حاجة بنقدر نقول إنه هي موجودة مريحانا، فيش إشي متوفر، لا بيت ولا كهرباء ولا مية ولا أكل ولا حاجة ولا حاجة ولا حاجة.
في كل العالم كل بيت متوفر فيه كهرباء ومية وغاز وكل هاي الأشياء، يعني هذه الأشياء ديفولت، يعني أشياء افتراضية. أما إحنا بنصحى بننام وإحنا بندور على هاي الأشياء الأساسية، بتصحى بتدور على المية، بتصحى بتشحن جوالك، بتصحى بتدور على مكان تجيب منه غاز، بتدور على أكل، بتدور هيك. حياتنا صارت فقط عبارة عن الأشياء الأساسية، البحث عن متطلبات